Welcome to Deadly Dames. So I figured since I was sort of stuck in the house because of the weather and I'd had a requested video, so from Alfie, and I might be saying his name wrong, Frood. If I'm saying your name wrong, I'm really sorry. But basically Alfie had asked if I had any other collections of like companies that are in Arrow or A films. And I said I did. I didn't have much, but I did say I had a few, and he'd asked if he could see them, so I figured why not. So up first is an Australian company. Now, I really like Umbrella Entertainment, but I don't have a lot from them at the moment. It's funny, they're the type of company that once the stuff goes, it's actually very difficult to find it, but I'll show you what I do have. So up first, I actually picked these up not that long ago, and just realised the case wasn't shut right. So from Umbrella, I got, oh, I didn't realise the glare was so bad here. There we are. The Drive-In Delirium 60s and 70s. So these are a trailer compilation. Really good. The only thing I would say is that I quite like trailers where I find movies that I haven't seen before. These are sort of more mainstream, but it was still a lot of fun watching the trailers. And where the 70s, you have to have the 80s. So this is the Drive-In Delirium of the 80s. This one was really good as well, but as I said previously, I like to find films that I've never seen before. These are more mainstream, but it is, I love old trailers, and it was a lot of fun watching them. Personally, one of the best horror remakes that there is, along with probably The Thing and The Fly, but The Blob from 1988, I absolutely love this movie. I think you could tell that recently when I tried to make one of the classic scenes, make a figure of it. But this has probably got one of the worst deaths of any character in any movie that I've ever seen, and it's obviously the one I made the model of, where the blob falls on top of the guy and just melts him. It's disgusting. But yeah, I love this movie. If you haven't seen it, would 100% recommend it. And then another classic, this is Night of the Creeps. This is by Fred Dekker, who also did Monster Squad, which I'm a massive fan of. So if you haven't seen Night of the Creeps, again, get yourself a copy of this. It's very similar to, like, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it, but if you've seen Slither, I think Slither took a lot from this film. But yeah, I absolutely love this. One I haven't actually watched yet, I need to get around to watching it, and that is Body Melt. Hope the light's okay here. It just looked really interesting. It kind of, when I read about it, kind of felt like it maybe was an old school Peter Jackson movie. But yeah, haven't actually sat down to watch it yet. Maybe I should watch it tonight. But yeah, another one that I thought, I'm picking that up. Here's a classic, Beastmaster. We all know that Claire's a huge Beastmaster fan, so of course we're going to have this. The only negative of this is that the transfer isn't like the best I think it could have been, but it's still really good to have it on Blu-ray. And then last from Umbrella is Patrick. This is the 35th anniversary edition. And I actually haven't watched this edition yet. I've seen the movie before, but I haven't got around to watching this one. But yeah, that's everything that I've got from Umbrella. As well as Umbrella, I do have a few Criterion. Obviously I did this in the pickup video the other day. So it's The Lure and Carnival of Souls, which I just picked up. A couple of, well, Carnival of Souls classics. I haven't watched The Lure yet. Another classic one, which is Cat People. I like all versions of this movie and all like side stories of it. I don't know why, I just really like Cat People. Watched this the other day there, Multiple Maniacs. John Waters, and it was funny because I think Martin said this on the Facebook channel. He said that John Waters makes David Lynch look sane, and that's probably right. His movies are mental, and I actually think this was crazier than Pink Flamingo, because at least Pink Flamingo kind of had a storyline, whereas this, I'm not really sure that was going on in it, but it was still a lot of fun to watch. Oh, stuff's gonna fall. Okay, another one from Criterion that I have. Had to pick this up, and it's the Lone Wolf Club. A lot of fun, samurai movies, just entertaining. Claire picked up for me one year. And last from Criterion is Doctor Strangelove. So I'm a big Stanley Kubrick fan. Somebody had asked a question recently, like, who's your top 5 directors? And I didn't say Stanley Kubrick. I probably should have had him in there somewhere, but it's so difficult when there's other directors that you really, really like as well. But I think if he was somewhere, and if I was to do like a top 10, he'd probably be 6 in there. I really like his stuff. Okay, so next I'll do Vinegar Syndrome. So this is a company which I've only recently started getting into. Being in the UK, it's very expensive to get anything in from America. The postage is just ridiculous. So a lot of these movies, you can either pick them up from places like Strange Vice or eBay or Amazon, and a lot of the time it's just your luck whether someone puts it on at a decent price or if it's on a bid and you just happen to get a good deal on it. So I've just kind of been trying to do that with these ones. But I picked up a Nightmare Weekend. I've never seen this movie. It just looked like a lot of fun, so I still need to watch it. Another one I actually still need to watch. I'm putting myself to shame here, but I didn't get these all that long ago, and that's my excuse. Horror House on Highway 5. I've heard a lot of mixed opinions about this. Some people say they like it, some people say they don't. I thought the storyline sounded really good, so that's why I picked that one up. This one was a lot of fun. Absolutely mental, but a lot of fun, and that's Blood Heat. It's like a psychic samurai slasher. That's the only way I can kind of describe it, but yeah, Blood Heat was a lot of fun. I actually killed myself laughing at this one. I almost picked this up a couple of years ago as well, and I didn't because it was quite expensive. But I got this for a good deal online, and it was really, really worth it. What a fantastic idea of having a game show for death row inmates. It was, I know it sounds similar to, not Blade Runner, that's wrong, to The Running Man is what I'm thinking, but this one's all comedy. It's just a lot of fun. I had a lot of laughs watching this. And last for Vinegar Syndrome is Frightmare. I've seen this years and years and years ago because it's got 2 titles. I can't remember what the other title is for it. But I haven't actually rewatched it since picking it up. So again, need to put that on the list of movies to watch. And then the last ones I'll show you here. Got a couple sitting, but the last ones, I'll just show you everything I've got sitting here. Is Saffron. So I've got a couple of Saffron DVDs. Saffron's mainly an American company, however, in the last few years they have started to release stuff in the UK. So some of these are ones which I've picked up in the UK, and some of them are ones which I've imported either through eBay or Amazon or Strange Vice. What I will say though about all the movies that I've got here, apart from the Criterion ones, is that they are multi-region. So yeah, I was just double checking Umbrella and the Saffron ones, they're all regions. So if you're interested in getting them, all those titles that I have there, you can definitely pick up multi-region. I don't know about all their other ones obviously, but I think Vinegar Syndrome and Umbrella are usually quite good at being like that. So from Saffron I've got Suffer Little Children. I didn't get this that long ago, so I still need to watch it. Oh, that's really dark. Dark Water. Again, DVD. I think I got it from Strange Vice because it was cheaper. This is another UK release. Vampiro Lesbos. Absolutely no reason why I picked this one up. No, it's Jess Franco. Jess Franco's just sleaze but fun. And another UK release, which is Survivor. Well, The Survivor, I should say. I think this is a book because it looked familiar, but this is multi-region as well. And then I got this one from Strange Vice last year because I was desperate to see it, and the strange thing is I haven't watched it yet. I need to get better at watching these things, and it's Blackenstein. Big fan of Scream, Blackula, Scream, but was that the sequel? It's just Scream Blackula, Blackula, which is the first one. They're a lot of fun, so I wanted to see this one. And then the last thing I've got, not really a collection, it's just so you know about new companies that are coming out. These are only UK. It's a company called Black House. They've actually released quite a lot of DVDs. I haven't actually picked any of them up because I kind of came late to the party for them. But this is the first release in their Blu-ray line. I did notice on Tuesday before the weather went mental that they have released quite a few other ones which I've not managed to pick up yet, but their stuff looks quite good, and that is Black Magic Rights. The only thing I don't like is that the back is that way. I think I would have preferred it if it was not that way. And then the last two, now I've got quite a lot of DVDs from these guys, but they're up the stairs, so I'll do them in a separate video. These are the first two Blu-rays that they've released, and that is Nucleus Films. Definitely recommend these guys. Now, they are only Region B, but the stuff that they're releasing is really, really good. I wish I had the DVDs down to show you, but The Erotic Rites of Frankenstein, again, Jess Franco. Tells you everything you need to know there. And another Jess Franco is the second one from The Demons. So I got this one not that long ago as well. So yeah, that's some of the That's some of the other collections that I have that are in Arrow or 88 or 101 Films and Shameless, because they're and Eureka, because they're probably the ones that I've got most of. But as I said, Alfie had said, can you show me some of the stuff that isn't those companies, and I said yes. But I'm going to have to do a couple of videos because I also have some Powerhouse Film stuff. Not everything from them, because as much as I love their releases, I have to be more disciplined now and not just get absolutely everything that they release. I also have quite a few Second Sight stuff, and well, HMV Premium Collection, I've got a few things from them. Artificial Eye, I've got a few things from BFI, stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully you like this little collection video, and if you want to see anything else, obviously just let me know. And hopefully you're not too snowed in where you are, and I don't know why I keep saying and, but anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and take care.